Hi everyone, and welcome back to Dramatic Budgets. If this is your first time here, then my name's Lisa and I am on a debt-free and hopefully savings journey to get rid of what started off as just under £11,000 worth of debt. If you have been with me before, then welcome back. Thank you for joining me for yet another video. Today is my budget with me for December. And we are doing things ever so slightly differently this month, mainly as a little bit of a tester for whether or not to do it this way or whether to do it as I've been doing it previously. December's a little bit of a funny month, if I'm honest. We always get paid early where I work, but they don't tend to tell you the exact date of when you're going to get paid in December until you get November's pay slip, which obviously I haven't got yet. We are on the 23rd of November today, and I get paid on the 28th, which is going to be next on Monday. So I will probably get my pay slip, I'm hoping, on Friday. If not, it'll be on Monday when I actually get paid. So what I'm doing is I've done this budget with, again, obviously I'm sort of guessing what I'm going to get paid. I'm budgeting to the same amount that I did last month. I came out with more money last month, but because of the back pay, I kind of don't know an average for my actual wage at the minute. So that's why I'm kind of taking it on what I have done for the last couple of months, because that's worked well for me. And I have kind of like having to try and guess when my next payday is. Hopefully it will make sense when we go through. So this is the last month that I am going to be using my She's on a Budget planner. I have my Abundant Budgets workbook all sort of ready and waiting in my drawer, and I'll be honest, I'm really excited to actually get that. I bought that back in September and it's been sat in my drawer looking at me every time I open it. So, you know, as much as this has really helped me start, I think Abundant Budgets workbook is what I need going forward. So I'll just kind of show you the basics of what I've done with this month's. So obviously we are going to start this budget on the 28th of November. And what you'll notice is that because I don't know of my pay, what I'm doing is, as much as it's really good for me to do paycheck to paycheck, at the beginning of last year, I found it really, really good having my budget start on a Monday till a Sunday, because what I used to do was, like, on a Sunday night, I'd, you know, do whatever I needed to. And when I settled down for the evening, I would settle down, I would work out a meal plan for the week. And then on the Monday, I would go out and do the shopping. And sort of buy everything that I needed pretty much for all of the meals for that week. And that worked really well. And then when my wage obviously started, my payday was not a Monday, it's kind of got out of sync. And I do think that that's partly why I don't tend to meal plan as much, and I'm not as organised in regards to food shopping and things. So part of the reason that I am giving my budget a little bit of a rejig in the way that I'm working it is to try and get back to that Monday to Sunday plan, because I think that it will work better for me. Hopefully you'll think the same when I go through it. So we are going to be starting on a Monday, which is the 28th. And I'm actually going to take this budget. You'll notice I haven't put my payday sticker down because I don't know exactly what day that I'm getting paid. It is usually the Friday before Christmas, which is obviously the 23rd of December. So it's a nice exact 4 week if I take it up to Christmas Day, which is a Sunday. That gives me 4 full weeks, none of this sort of like a few days here, extra here and there. I'm going to work, that's what I'm going to work my budget on in that 4-week pack. Because I know I'm getting paid early in December, I absolutely hate getting paid early in December because it makes January feel even longer than what it is supposed to be. What my plan is that when I get paid, I'm going to put all that money to one side so that I have only got the money in my account from November's payday, so that I can still put all that money to one side, and anything that's left over before the 28th, I can actually put into my savings and kind of equal it all out like I normally do. I really hope this all makes sense. So, obviously December is a very busy month. It's coming up to Christmas, everybody's getting together, all of that sort of stuff. So you will notice from my key dates that I have got quite a lot of things on in December. So I have a work Christmas party. I've got a retirement meal for a friend of my mum's. I've got some friends visiting from Germany for the first week in December. So we are planning on doing a few different Christmas markets and going and doing a few day trips. My godparents live down in Plymouth, so we always pick a Sunday and go and meet up halfway for Sunday lunch and to exchange gifts. So we are doing that this month. I've also got a meal with the group of girls that we do every sort of 4 to 6 weeks because it's somebody's birthday. And then obviously there is Christmas Day, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day in this budget as well. And on top of that, I have got a couple of birthdays as well, including my best friend who, you know, decided to be born on Christmas Eve. So as you can tell, it's quite a busy social month for me, which isn't ideal because my sinking funds are not where I would have wanted them to be when I sort of started budgeting. But it is what it is, and I am fully prepared to use the credit card if I need to, and to deal with that come the new year, you know, as part of my 2023 plan. So yeah, so it's a bit of a busy week, busy month really. Yeah, so we've got 4 full weeks. So I'll just put that to one side and we'll get these budget sheets out. Again, this is going to be the last month that I am going to use these lovely budget sheets from Balancing the Budget. They have held me in really good stead, especially since I started my channel. And, you know, they have worked really well. I just kind of want that book. I want to have that book, and that's what I think Abundant Budgets will do for me. So we'll go. So yeah, so we're gonna, I've just realised I'm on week 4 because I've just been sorting out all my numbers. So yeah, so we're going to a Monday to Sunday budget, so that hopefully that will spur me on to meal plan as well as budget. It will help me with my diet, and hopefully help me in my weight loss journey as well. I am a member of Slimming World, and also just try and get my head in the game so that come after Christmas, I haven't put about 7 stone on in all the lovely Christmassy treats that you see around the place. So we are getting paid. I have done it on, I've worked this budget on what I did it last time. So that is £1,803.09. It's what I've worked my budget on for the last couple of months because not last month, the month before I had back pay. So it was obviously more, plus last month because of the pay increase, it was a little bit more again. So I just kind of like thought, if I work it on that, if I have anything extra, then that's positive because it's such a social month. At least I can put that into maybe my social envelope or my Christmas envelope, depending on what's needed, and top those up. So I've put that sat down as my salary. My utilities is I've put down as £66, but I actually think it's 67. I don't know if it's 67 or 68. I can't remember what it's supposed to be. So I thought I'll work it on £66. So that will come back to me a few days after I pay my direct debit out, which is the 28th. So that should come in the beginning of this month's budget. So that gives us a total for the month to start with of £1,869.09. Apologies, I've got quite cold coffee now, but I've still got to drink it. My direct debits obviously always go out the first week of the month, so we've got pretty much everything as standard. There's a couple of little changes. So internet is still £29.50. My mobile bill is £59.08. My car finance is £159.82. Life insurance at £32.60. My water rates is £19. My utilities has gone up. This is the first month that it's gone up, so that's going to be £117. My car insurance at £36.77. Netflix at £10.99. Currys insurance at £5. Prime for Amazon at £8.99. My account fee for my bank account is £17. TV licence at £13.25. Mortgage at £285.47. My union fees has gone up. So I realised with all of the stuff that's going around about strikes and you know, balloting and stuff, I hadn't actually updated my details with the union in quite a long time. And when I actually logged on, they had my employer details wrong and everything. So I updated all of that information. Unfortunately, because of that, my fees have gone up, because obviously I am being paid more than I was like 8 years ago when I last updated. So that's why my union fees have gone up to £20.30. My council tax is £11.81. Council tax £108. Now you'll know if you've watched my debt update that I'm no longer on a buy now pay later deal with Very. So I'm now actually got a minimum payment. So I have been paying £5 onto that just to try and get it down a little bit before it came on. But yeah, it's now £6.62 is my minimum payment for this month. And one of my credit cards, my second credit card, is £27 minimum payment. So that takes us to £968.20. So that gives us 989 pence left. My variables for the week will be the usual. So food £100, fuel £50, spends £20 and miscellaneous £5. So that's £175 in total. So that takes us down to £725.89. So sinking funds, the £66 I am expecting from my utilities is going to go straight into my Monzo pot. If you've seen that before, you will know that my plan is to put the money that gets refunded to me as part of that winter fuel money to one side, so that if at the end of the winter I am sort of like way in debt in regards, I'll have the full £400 that I can pay in one lump sum to try and zero out the amount that I owe the energy company. So that's that. Christmas, I'm going to put £30 in. Shows, I'm going to put £20 in. I have just booked tickets for shows, so I've used my shows envelope, and this will probably also have to go towards it to pay for the ticket that I've just bought. So that is that. And obviously the penny challenge and 3-month challenge are on there, even though I don't actually budget anything for them, because that just comes out of whatever's left out for my weekly money. Obviously I'm hoping that the 3-month challenge may be finished at the end when I do my check-in this week, or very possibly in the first week or two of next month's budget. So if it does, I obviously will just change the name of that challenge to whatever one I am doing at the minute. So that is my plan with that one. So that's £116 if sinking funds, which leaves us with £609.89. So I have £30 of family debt. So anybody that doesn't know, this is for things like my sister buys the dog food online for both my dog and hers. Sometimes my mum will pay for stuff and I just pay her back. So I'm doing quite well this week because of different things that I've paid out for. I only owe £30 to my mum for, I think it's I don't know if it's somebody's present or a ticket that I've bought. I can't actually remember. Oh no, I can remember what it is. My mum took my dog to the vets, and so I'm paying her back for what she paid out. So that's what that £30 is. Overdraft is £2 that I'm budgeting for, and then obviously we'll put £100 into my credit card Monzo pot to try and get that back up to £1,000 so I can pay some more of that off my credit card. So that's £132, which leaves us with £477.89 rollover for December. So that is going to be that. I'm not expecting anything else in regards to income this week, so that should be everything that we need. And the only bill that week that's expected to go out is my house insurance at £42.37. So that will take us to £435.52. My weekly wallets is going to be the usual £20 for food, £20 for fuel and £20 for spends. And £5 for miscellaneous, so £65 in total, which takes us to £370.82. My sinking funds, I'm going to put another £30 into Christmas, just in case there is anything else last minute. Anything that I'm not using on gifts that I'm buying, I will put to one side because me and my sister are buying together for a few of the family. So she tends to buy it all and it just tells me how much I owe. She's great at organisation like that, and she knows much better than I do what to buy people, and her wrapping is much better than mine as well. So anything that's left in that envelope will probably go straight to her, if I'm honest. So that is £30 into the Christmas envelope, £10 into my health, and £20 into my fur baby one. So that's £60 in total. So that takes us to £310.52. Again, the two challenges aren't budgeted for, but I always add them on anyway, and a £2 overdraft budget. So that takes us to £308.52 in rollover for week 3. So again, not expecting anything in regards to income that week. So that is all fine. And the bills for that week is going to be my Freeman's catalogue at £10.46, the second Curry's insurance at £2.99, and my dishwasher insurance at £4. So that's a total of £17.45. So that leaves us with £291.07. The usual weekly wallets of £20 food, fuel and spends each, and £5 miscellaneous. So £65 takes us to £226.07. I'm going to put one last £10 into that Christmas fund that week. Let's be honest, if I haven't bought everything and got everything sorted by the 18th of December, it probably isn't going to get done. So the last £10 is going into there. I'm going to put £20 into my emergency fund and £30 into my hair and beauty, because I do have an appointment for my hair doing before Christmas. I think it's on the 17th, so we'll pretty much need that. So that's £60 again in total, and £166.07. The two challenges not budgeted for, and an overdraft budget of £2. So that takes us into the last week with £164.07. Which seems like a really good one until I realised that actually we're doing 4 full weeks and we're not going up to quite the date that we have been doing. So that is my rollover, and then I am gathering that I will get paid my salary on the 23rd of the month. So that is where obviously this budget is going to differ from any of the budgets you've seen from me so far, because normally I've done it paycheck to paycheck. So the salary will be £1,803.09. So that gives us a total for this week of £1,967.16. So but obviously I will put whatever that salary is to one side until sort of the 28th of the next budget, but I digress. So the bills that week is the credit card at £37.84, I think, and my Audible at £7.99, so that's £45.83. So that takes us to £1,921.33. The weekly wallets will be the same as it always is, apart from the first week. So food, fuel and spends at £20 each, and miscellaneous at £5. Total of 65, so that gives us £1,856.33. I'm going to put £20 into my emergency fund, £20 into date night, and £10 into house. So that's £50, which gives us, I've just realised that that is completely the wrong 106.33. That's wrong. £1,856.33 minus 50 is, yeah, 1806.33. I knew I'd missed a number out somewhere. Again, the 2 challenges don't get budgeted for, and a £2 overdraft. So that gives us £1,804.33 to finish the month out. Now, obviously, £1,803.09 of that is the next month's salary. So there should be a final, basically without the salary, there would be £1.24 left as a buffer, and B, what I've always done is the night before I get paid, anything that's been left in my account, I've moved over to savings, so usually my credit card Monzo pot. So that is essentially what I'm going to do. But what I will do is I will move my money from my salary, so that's in just one account, so I know that where that money is and that it's not going anywhere. And then anything else that is left in my account, I will then move over to savings like I normally do. So it'll get equaled out in the same way that every other week. I think probably it will work itself out come January when I don't get paid early. January is going to be a 5-week month, as it usually is. It would be a 5-week month even without me getting paid early. But yeah, I just never like having. I've never liked having that money when you get paid early in December. I've never liked having that money in my account for those extra few days, that just in case, you know what it's like, you're at home at Christmas, even when you've got the family around, there is certain points where you're bored, you get these emails with Boxing Day sales and all of that sort of stuff, and I just don't like having it in my account where I can spend it. So yeah, so that is what I'm going to do, is going to put it to one side so that I can bottom out my monthly budget, and then obviously that money is going to be in an account all ready to go for when the 28th, my normal payday actually is, that I can stick it back into my normal account so that all my bills go out as normal. So that is my December budget. It's my last budget for 2022, because obviously at the end of December it will be the first budget for the new year, and I am planning to put all my thoughts down on paper in regards to what my plan is for the new year. Some of them I've discussed before in regards to my savings challenges and things like that. I have just booked a holiday with my other half, which he's paid for, and I need to pay him back for that. I know some people will sort of wonder why I'm booking holidays when I'm in debt, but I do it for a number of reasons. The main one being, it is not fair on him to for him not to be able to go on holiday because I've got debt. I also think it's so important that you have something to look forward to. And I only go abroad usually once a year on a holiday like this with him. So that's why we've booked it. We need something to look forward to for next year, and that is it. And I also wanted to have a little bit of a word. I'm hoping this isn't going on too long, because I was watching Simple Budgets, Sarah from Simple Budgets video in regards to doing your own budget. And she was trying to obviously explaining that, you know, we are all guilty of looking at other people's budgets, especially those that are on YouTube that are doing fantastically well and have worked hard to be able to do that, and sort of looking at them and going, well, I must be doing something wrong because I don't have that much money in my sinking funds. You know, I haven't got that emergency fund and all of that sort of stuff. And she was saying, you know, you shouldn't be looking at it like that. You need to just do what is right for you. Your budget is very individualized, and I agreed totally with everything that she was saying, because I did it. I started off watching She's on a Budget, and I sort of like was looking at that to start with, and the amazing work that she's done with her sinking funds and paying things off. And when I originally sort of started budgeting, I was like, well, why am I not getting them? Why have I not got this spare money that she's got? And why am I not able to put all this money into sinking funds every week? And you do kind of end up sort of almost like doing yourself a disservice and sort of telling yourself that you're not good enough and you're not doing it right and you need to be better. And one thing I've realised since I started this channel and actually started doing my budget my way and becoming accountable is that not everybody is going to have the same amount of money free. You know, everybody has got different debts. Everybody's got different bills. I'm a single income. I'm a single household. There is literally me and my dog. I do have a partner, but we don't live together. And that is a completely different budget to somebody that has got a husband or a wife and, you know, 3 kids, 5 kids, 1,400 kids. You know, it's never going to be the same sort of budget. And I think, especially coming up to Christmas and the new year, we need to see this as it's going to be a new year, a new chance to look at what you can do with your budget and how you're going to go with that. And don't look at anybody else's. Don't look at my channel and watch my videos and think, oh God, it's not the same as mine, because it shouldn't be. Everybody's budget is different, and everybody is doing fantastically. If you manage to save £5 a day, a week, a month, even a year, that's £5 more than you were probably saving before. I look at my sinking funds sometimes and think, oh, there's not really very much in there. But when I do my sinking funds update, when I do my end of month closeout, if you've watched my videos before, I'm always flabbergasted with actually how much money I've managed to put to one side in a month. That was money that I would never have saved before. It had just been in my account and it had been spent on absolute rubbish. And so you have to give yourself credit where credit's due and sort of say, you know, you've changed the way you're working things and the way your finances work, and you're actually doing things. It might not be a fast thing. You might not be out of debt within 12 months, even 5 years, but you are working your way there. And it's one of the reasons I do love this community, and the people that watch videos and comment and are so supportive, because when I kind of watch a video back and think, oh, that was a bit crap, I've not done really well this time. And I get people commenting, sort of saying, you're doing really well, keep going, you know, and sort of just those supportive comments do mean the absolute world to me. They really do. And it's not just support from other budgeters with other channels. It's, you know, budgeters that don't have channels. It's people that are just watching budgeted videos for whatever reason. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to reiterate what she was saying. And I may have rambled on, so I apologise. But please don't look at anybody else's budget and think that you are not doing well just because you're not doing the same as they are. Please just look at those differences of what you are doing month to month and what you are able to save, and give yourself a pat on the back, because life is not easy, certainly not at the moment. You know, people are, you know, everything is going up, you know, utilities, food bills, you know, everything is going up, except for wages, I think. But that's a different matter. And we are having to do the exact same as we always have, but everything's costing us more. So if you are able to save anything, if you are able to pay your bills and not save anything, then, you know, I applaud you, because, you know, life is not easy, certainly not at the moment. And I hope that in another 12 months, when we are coming to the end of 2023, that we are all in a much, much better position than we are right now in regards to the cost of living. So yeah, I am going to stop rambling and ranting and raving. Thank you so much if you have watched to the end of the video. I do really appreciate any comments that you have. If you haven't subscribed and you would like to, then obviously please join me on this journey. I would absolutely love to have you with me. If you liked this video, then please obviously give me a thumbs up, and there is also the notification bell in case you want to be notified of any more videos that I post. This is going to be me until my monthly closeout at the end of the week, yeah, which will be Sunday, and we'll obviously do my monthly closeout and then the cash stuffing for the beginning of the month. They'll be my next couple of videos. Thank you again for watching, guys. I hope you are all having a really great week, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.